Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Space Cannon TV. My name is Super Evil Poptarts. Back at it again with Resident Evil Village. Though this might be the last night. The last night that Poptarts has an easygoing time before the dark times begin again. Oh boy. Well, we'll get into that a little bit more on why I'm dreading the possibilities. But in the party is Dragon Ginseep. He's a little bit preoccupied, so he might not be there.
Yeah, I'm just filing paperwork.
Okay, he's doing some stiff. Uh, so yeah, here you go. Resident Evil Village. If you tuned in last week, I beat Magneto Nicolas Cage, and
Boss fight.
what was that?
The fun boss fight.
Yeah, it was all right.
Magneto.
I had no fucking clue what I was doing.
That's why I liked it. I just kept shooting until it was over. It was great.
Good. Well, I don't feel too bad then, because I was like, what the? I think I'm shooting at the right things, and then things change, and I was like, I think I'm still shooting at the right things. I was totally confused, but I didn't. I played it cool, so I didn't get another knock. Dragon King Soup, you won last week. What was last week's prize? I forgot.
I know. I remember.
I forgot.
It was the sad, salty tears of Battlefield fans everywhere.
Oh yes. No, it wasn't just the sad tears of Battlefield. You got a copy of Battlefield 2042, which then your PC started to cry and go, "Why do you hate me?"
I played I downloaded the thing because I had it had like the trial run on the Xbox the weekend before it came out because of EA Play. I deleted the trial. I didn't even want to play it for free. It was so bad. I have a high-end graphics card. I have a high-end processor. I was chugging 40 frames a second on a top-tier gaming PC, and I wasn't even running it at 4K. I thought I'll run it at 1080p. It didn't matter.
I heard if you actually I heard from Skill Up that if you actually cranked it up, your PC would just wish it was dead, and it actually dropped to like 50 frames per second.
Yep, I didn't put it in 4K though. I put it in 1080p, knowing that it had problems, and even then, it barely ran. And there's no scoreboard to see how well you're doing.
No scoreboard.
How many kills you've gotten. So there's no point in even trying to gauge how well you're doing because the game doesn't want you to know. So it's like, well, but I don't care. I just turned it. I said, no, I'm done. It's terrible.
I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, especially when we were streaming for Battlefield 1. On tier 1, you want to know, especially for us, because we're viewing the match in progress. We can see what everyone's doing. We can look in on people individually. We could see the scores. So no matter what mode they were doing, it was capture or it was kill or and all that other things. But at least you knew who was winning.
None of that's in the game. You can't spectate a game anymore. That's all gone.
You can't even spectate it? State it?
You can't spectate it because you can't see the scoreboard. You can't do anything. And they haven't turned anything. They said it's not ready yet. I'm like, then why'd you release it? Like,
wait. And the boys. This is so you know, ladies and gentlemen, because me and Dragon used to commentate for was it Battlefield Big Battles, and we did before they fucked Battlefield 5, we were going to do matches for Tier 1.
Yeah, and you can see the things we did for Tier 1, they're still up. Those are going to be there forever. We did those interviews, and I thought that was probably the best thing we did for Battlefield was to just spectate and watch any team.
Well, not only that,
doing it again.
I interviewed all those platoons, and to hear what each one of them, why they love the game and why they love playing it, why they made a platoon, why they made a Discord, why some of them made websites and have Facebook pages and have a community thing going on, and just for them to shit on all those platoons, on all the hard work, the reason why EA can just, steal our money from us year after year. This is just because it was the Team Omega. They were, I guess they were looking for me to. I can't do it
but
now.
I told them, we told them we're not buying the game. I said I will not buy this game at full price. You could not give it to me. I will not stream this game until it's fixed. It is in an absolute rocket state. And if they don't bother to fix it, don't bother to see us back, because I'm not gonna wholeheartedly give money and give free publicity to a company that doesn't care about its product enough to make it good.
I mean, I didn't get to talk with I think it was the Yorkshire man enough to see if what he wanted to do, because he never really got back to me, and I was took a while for me to get back to him. But if I can't spectate, why the hell am I going to stream? I wouldn't be able to stream.
Not yet. Not currently. Not currently do they have a good setup for that anyway. Like, there's ways around it, but you shouldn't have to have those ways around it. You should be able to pop into a game and watch.
Listen, I'm not the best PvP player in the world. You've seen me. A bunch of the platoons have seen me. But I enjoyed watching people that were good at the game and enjoying them having fun and commentating on the matches. I miss it. I really miss it. And it really pisses me off that EA, and I guess to a degree DICE, are just destroying, something that people love.
Year too early. This game is a year too early. Just like with 5, it came out way before it was supposed to because it needed to make Christmas sales. It's coming out on 2 consoles that can barely run it, in the 5, in the 4, and the Xbox One. The PS5 and the Xbox New One, whatever, Series X, not enough people have it for them to be actual servers, so it's crossplay. But the main flagship title that you're going to get your most players on because of that is going to be the PC, and the PC barely functions. Like, how do you F it up so hard? Like, anyway, back to your game.
Yeah, I was going to say, skill up. He tested his on a bunch of high-end rigs. He didn't try it on console. So he hasn't even no idea how it performs on console. But from what I understand from BAM, it runs the beta or the trial ran like shit. So I'm changing the prize, Dragon. Forget it. I was going to say this week's prize is going to be the corpse of the live-action Cowboy Bebop, but guess what?
That might be better.
This at least is something new. EA has been doing this shit for years. So this week's prize is going to be the corpse of the Battlefield series, period. You can hang it on your wall like a trout on a wooden thing. Don't think it's going to start singing to you because it's long dead. And then you can sit there and cry and then have a tear run down your eye and go, I remember when it used to be fun. So this week's prize is the corpse of Battlefield 2042. Please do not poison your PC. Be kind to your PC. Your PC loves you. Your PC loves it when you play stuff. Your PC loves it, especially when it's the Steam sale every year. But your PC's not gonna love it if you abuse it. Smart gamers don't buy Battlefield 2042. So that's this week's prize. Fuck it. You know what? Actually, that makes me even more mad than the Cowboy Bebop live action series, which I'm gonna let you know. Me and I'm torturing Bam, aka Java Players, in the chats. This is an anime series that I love to death. I'm already not in a good spot. It's not going to do well with me. Bam watched it earlier this year. It was the first time he'd seen it. But even stuff that he's hearing, he can't believe. So we're going to watch it. We're going to give a review while we play a game or something. But I'm not going to... I was going to say it was going to be the corpse of... No. at least it's something that they're just starting. This is the first time it's done, but
at
it's
least Netflix tried. At least Netflix tried.
yeah. EA's not trying anymore. They don't give a shit. They figure if it's just as Battlefield, we'll be like rats and just hit that fucking pebble and give it fork over that. From I'm hearing like with the PC like hundreds of fucking dollars. Fuck that EA. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anyway, hold on, while I
Well, we can
finish.
demonetize, but continue. Yeah.
It's within the first 5 seconds, and like we care.
Okay. We don't monetize.
We don't care. Okay. Anyway, this is how it works here at Super Evil Poptarts Versus. Okay, so I'm bad at survival horror games. Probably worse than I am at PvP. And Dragon can attest to my awfulness when it comes to the genre.
Sometimes the torture is me having to watch. So.
Yeah, and he's actually got to see me live when I was doing The Last of Us.
Oh God!
You and my girlfriend at the time were like, "Please stop, please stop."
I took the controller away from you. I said, "You're done." You're done.
But here's how it works. I play a survival horror game. I am bad at them. I'm not pretending or going to overreact or anything like that crap. But you are going to be able to bet on how many times either I rage, I'm confused, needed to look up a guide, screaming like a little girl, and what's the other one? I think I covered them all. Confused, need to look up a guide, rage, scream like a little girl. And you are going to bet in the chat how many times you think... What?
When you die.
Oh, yeah, when I die. Sorry. Shit, I forgot one. So, yeah, when I die, when I'm confused, if I have to look up a guide, screaming like a little girl, or rage. So, you are going to vote on how many times you think I'm going to do that. I will play the game for 2 hours. Sometimes there's overtime, but it doesn't matter. Your vote stands. You're going to vote. The closest, without going over, will win this week's Fabulous Prize, which is, again, the corpse of the Battlefield series.
I have to put a bet in, don't I?
Yeah, you have to put a bet in. I have a few here.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see here. Dr. Chaos is betting 4. Bam, aka Shadow's player J Polaris in the chat, who might be in the party soon. He is betting 3. Chopper MTG is betting 6. In your bet, Dragon King Soup, winner of last week's wonderful prize.
You have a very difficult final run to do. There's an all-out action part, no spoilers, and there's also the final boss itself, which is difficult if you don't know what you're doing.
Well, if you're talking about the all-out action part where you play as Chris, I already did that.
Oh, so you just have the boss fight?
Yes.
2.
And trust me, I was actually bored playing as Chris.
2. I'm going to give Mother Miranda a credit kills you 1.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, if you're there, you might well have to just start the next game tonight because you literally only have like 20 minutes left of gameplay.
Really?
Yeah, you're almost done.
All right, well, you know what?
If you're playing as Ethan again, you're already almost done.
All right, hold on. I'm buying Tormented Souls now.
Yeah, because you might have to start that one. Because you are right there at the end.
All right, hold on. It's going to take me a while to purchase this, but we can talk about. Let's talk about the fall of the Battlefield series. When did the fall start, Dragon? Because I think you were more into it than I was.
I would say the fall of it started. 4 ended up being really good. 1 was a really good game. The problem with 1 is that you could start seeing where EA was having more of an influence on the game at hand with all the loot boxes they tried to shove in there. the gun skins, and how they released a large chunk of the maps, which ended up being some of the better maps in the game, way after people cared. And then 5 came out, and 5 had like movement down pat. Like the movement was really good. The maps were all right, but you could really tell where they were cutting corners. They started really reusing a lot of maps, but granted, as I told a lot of other people, I mean, it's in Europe again, but they didn't even, they left the Russians out of a World War II game and a huge subsection of weapons that they could have been using. Like, no Russian stuff was in there. They were using some cool different guns I like to see, like they had some French guns in there, but then they omitted a bunch of real guns, like the MOS 36 wasn't in with the bolt action rifles. They brought in the K31 from the Swiss, but the Swiss didn't even fight. The AG-42 was in there, again, built around the time and a really good gun, but it's like, why is it in here? The Swiss didn't fight, the Swedes didn't fight. Like, the Finnish guns were cool, but it's like, but there was no fight where you fought in Finland against the Soviets. You were just in Norway, which is fine. That's not really talked about. It was actually really deadly. But they were skipping around. They killed Grand Conquest, which is the best game mode in 1.
Mm-hmm. I even enjoyed that.
And
I enjoyed 1. It was fun.
And it was just like everything was going backwards. And it was just they were releasing content in this drip feed, and instead of just releasing it all at once when they should have. It's just, you could tell. And I stopped playing because I was just like, I don't like it. The meta keeps changing every 3 seconds. It's not good. It's not a good game.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed playing it, and you know and I enjoyed watching the matches.
Like, it played well. The game, and 5 played well. It wasn't. There was no staying power. Then they did the Japanese islands, and they did the Pacific islands, and that was nice. But again, it was too late.
Are you talking about 5 then?
Yeah, and 5 was, and they brought in the Pacific, which was fine, but they again omitted the Russians again. And it was just like, how do you keep screwing this up? Like, this should have been your major DLC, was the Eastern Front. Like, there's where you have battles. Like, that's when you have your tanks. That's when you have your planes. You could have had Stalingrad. You could have had all the Russian guns, the Mosin-Nagant sniper rifle, the SVT-40. You could have had the PPSH. You could have had all they had all these guns in the 19th that were designed in the late 40s, early 50s for the Cold War that were in that game. You could have had the SKS in there. That was 1945. You could add all that stuff in there. You could add all these guns that are going to change gameplay a lot and would have still fit in the game, but you didn't. I don't know why, because there's no freaking reason you shouldn't have. Like, the Soviet front should have been in the original game. I'm not saying you had to have D-Day and all that stuff. I thought the map rotation they had was fine the way it was. They were omitting you could see where they were omitting a huge section of the war because they didn't want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Russiagate or whatever. And I'm like, but historically, you can't. Like, it's important.
Hey, Bam, how you doing?
80.
Yeah, we're just talking the Battlefield series as general. I was, if you were listening to the stream before you got in, the prize was going to be the corpse of the live action Cowboy Bebop TV series. But Dragon got talking to Battlefield, and I said, fuck it. At least this is new, and Dragon's point out they're trying something new, and they're just trying, that they're not like dragging stuff out. Where EA for years has been fucking up the Battlefield series as a whole. So this week's prize is the corpse of the Battlefield series on a little plaque, kind of like the trout, the singing trout. Except it won't sing for you because it's dead. Also, public service announcements. Good PC gamers, don't buy Battlefield 2042. Don't abuse your PC.
But do make Poptart play games he hates.
And yeah, you're right. Tormented Souls not big. It's 5.6 gigabytes.
Yeah, small
not,
game.
Not a big game at all.
You'd have to set up. You'd have to stop the stream, restart the stream because you're on PC to run it. So that's going to be a problem.
Well,
you should finish.
It won't be a big deal. I mean, I mean, I'll have to remember, but I should be able to do it fine. And you'll just go on Discord at that point. So
yeah, I'll be on Discord. Much easier.
all right. So Bam, I saw your vote and your bet, and I already had let the viewers know it was 3. Dr. Chaos is 4. We bet you probably saw that, Bam, and Chopra's 6. Dragon is betting 2.
Based on where he is, yes.
Yeah, I know he's close.
He's like only got one thing to do left. That's why I said he needs another thing.
Yep. All right. So well, we said it would be 2 hours, but if I can do it at least, I'm not going to say 20 minutes. That's probably dragon time. Give me 30, 40 minutes, I would say. I think I probably am going to die at least once. But so far I think I've only died on, when it comes to actually facing the bosses, I have not died.
I thought you died to Magneto.
No, I didn't. Remember, all I did that you were watching that stream. I didn't die. All I did was scream.
Yeah. You screamed to Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh yeah, the propeller man. But the timer will start as soon as I get control of my character, when I start moving around and actually moving forward. That is when the timer will start.
You guys, I've got to go on the floor,
Alrighty.
so.
Okay. So we're loading it up. Dragon will be back with us once he gets done what he needs to get done with.
I'll be back. I'm just going to put you all on quiet, so I'm going to actually leave the party chat. I'll be back in about 30.
All right.
Okay.
That man's fetching the M1 Garand.
Yeah. I was going to make it about Cowboy Bebop, but we started talking about it, and I just remembered how much fun we had when we were doing the matches for Battlefield 1, and then how bad Battlefield 5 not only was, but the fact that they screwed over the community with no servers. I was looking forward to announcing matches for Tier 1. I did a bunch of interviews with a bunch of platoons, and my anger shifted. Because considering everything that I've heard with high-end PCs just wishing they were dead for trying to play the game.
I gotta go.
What the fuck? Okay, that was weird.
Wasn't a scare already.
No, that wasn't a scare. That was like, I remember where I was standing when I had stopped it. Oh, that's because the typewriter's right there. Because it even started to like, say something, and I'm like, what? Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought it was that. I keep forgetting all my gear is on me. Okay, here we go. Timer is starting. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so I got my grenade launcher, my sniper, my shotty, and my pew pew. Wait a minute, I've been here already. Yeah. I've been here already. Did they just simply reuse a map?
Well, no, you're on the same map. You just have to go to it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm heading down this way, and I remember being in these side caverns. Yeah, I was here.
Yeah.
They reused the fucking map. Really?
You're reusing the map because that's where freaking the boss is. Growing in her little treehouse. What the frick? Incubator, I guess?
Her Evil Dead treehouse?
Her Evil Dead treehouse that functioned as an incubator, yes.
Oh, really? You didn't give me anything? Thanks, game. Oh god, and the trees are now spitting out fucking zombies. Annoyances! Annoyances! At this point, you're just fucking annoyances.
Remember, though, you're not the unstoppable Chris Redfield.
God, that was boring. As much as I hate playing survival horror games, that was just fucking boring.
The indomitable Redfield.
Playing as Refrigerator Boy, I mean, come on.
The boulder punching chill man.
I didn't have to worry about health because I had just an unlimited supply. Bullets weren't really that much of a problem.
I gotta keep going.
Yes, Ethan, we have to keep going.
Little Ava.
Oh shit, the boss is already here.
Daughter.
Yeah.
Come to me.
Miranda's not too happy with you.
Is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What? My power is leaving me.
Rose! Miranda!
Interesting. Your body's certainly.
Give Rose to me. Now!
You see. Once I kill you properly, everything.
Get her now!
Was that Chris?
Let go!
I think
I've
so.
spent a lifetime creating this moment,
Lady,
and you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due.
that's supposed to scare me.
My desires will be fulfilled. Rose!
I mean, they had to have watched the film of the nun.
What the fuck?
Just did this. It's funny how she's like, "Oh, my power is leaving me," turns into effing
fulfilled your purpose.
Nope,
eldritch villain.
You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete.
I start shooting you.
Please do not worry for little
Because you're not the first.
I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die
Do
peacefully.
not worry, for you are immortal.
I'm not letting you get away.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
There's nothing.
Lady,
It's like
I already
her
dealt with
attack
someone
comes
like
off
you
the
before. It was called Bioshock 2. Oh shit, she's spitting fire. Like actual fucking fire.
Nah, man, that looks like freaking hot puffs. Looks more liquidy.
Craft ammo. Okay! Stop doing that fucking move.
Don't resist.
It's like she played a game of God of War and is trying her best to imitate the Seeker in Valkyrie.
How can you deny me?
My goddamn kid, not yours.
Okay, so this is what you call it, dispute between two parents.
Parental dispute?
No, not a parental dispute.
Child dispute?
Your time is up. Now die.
What's the word?
Where'd you go?
Custody.
Can I pick that up? Thank you. A
Custody.
custody dispute. Yes, thank you.
Without his fault. Are you sure you're not?
Even though, you know, she freaking robbed you of the child.
Pretty much.
I mean, technically it's herself giving birth to herself via you.
This
Oh God, where you at?
Just think about that, freaking a mold monster made you so they could have you give birth to perfect mold her. Knowledge. You have given birth to Mold Prime.
I'll shoot you in the test if I have to, and not try to get those headshots. Oh fuck. You know what? Fuck it.
I shall put you to rest. The Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right.
Oh great, she's flying now.
They fly now?
It's making me use a sniper rifle. I hate using these. Okay, what is those things? Oh shit, that's fire. God, I can't believe it. I banged you. I mean,
you didn't bang her.
Well, she says that's her daughter.
Well, she says that because it's her mold experiment, in a sense. Although not
more fire.
Hers, it's like many decades.
Feel the Dark God's wrath.
What Dark God's wrath?
I mean,
are you doing a Kamiha?
you and this planet will be destroyed. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
okay,
taking
way to
you
go,
and the
Dark.
Earth with me.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's
the wrath
time
of the
you
Dark
left
God.
in my house. Go on, rest.
The hell I will.
I will take back my daughter.
She blew out the candles, bro.
Shit, I don't think that was a smart move.
I understand your feelings, Mr.
No, you don't.
But this is...
I feel a fire attack coming on.
My daughter will be made manifest at last. I've waited a century.
And it burns this sudden rain of fire. Down, down, down. She spews it from her mouth. It burns.
Wow, this thing just keeps giving me sniper rifle ammo after sniper rifle ammo.
I mean, yeah, man. I'm like, are you gonna run at her with a sawed-off shotgun while she flies? No.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
Fire!
We're not shooting.
Oh shit! That was the first time she hit me with that fire. Ow!
Hot.
Now she's Spider-Woman again.
Why do you persist in this foolish?
Okay. Give me more.
Here I come.
I am not rocking you like a hurricane, woman.
You know, for having
oh come on, that's bullshit.
They could do nothing to
for having a
save
model
our
that, like, you know,
Ever
goes
think the
grotesque
problem
when you're
might be you,
angry.
Miranda?
Why
You're
keep
not
the
capable
headdress?
of
That's so
real
weird.
love.
I will take back my
Of all
daughter.
things you find precious about your body, it's like, this golden headpiece.
Die,
Gotta keep that.
I have one more shotgun shell, lady, and I will use it on you. There you go.
I'll take
More-
wonderful care of little
Oh, I stuck around too long. That was a stupid move. I think I feel death coming on.
Hold still.
I diagnose you with death.
Oh, I had another health thing left? Holy shit.
Why do you still?
I thought it was out.
For my
Just pooping him out now, man.
God, lady.
Die.
Oh god, I'm running out of fucking sniper rifle ammo.
Time to knife her.
Whoa, cutscene. Whoa. What the hell's going on?
To ensure I never see your face again.
She wants your virginity. Again.
No, give me the gun. It said attack!
My daughter! My Eva!
She has been promoted from Mother Miranda.
Oh please! You can't be serious.
This isn't even my final form. As she crumbles.
No, that's her final form.
Rose! It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
What a cute little chubby baby.
Yeah, chubby. Uh-oh.
Just gotta watch the language near this one, and she'll control your whole body.
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up. Oh, no.
Chris,
Ethan, you did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan, we gotta move. Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. And you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
God damn it.
Swift move. Swift move there, Ethan.
Ethan. take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried.
It's not my fault,
We
lady.
could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
The hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's got to pay.
Ta-da!
Wow. Well, okay.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
Okay. So, we were told I didn't have much left. So what we're going to do is we're going to do me playing Tormented Souls. So think of it as bonus episode.
Double trouble.
I mean, the prize was the corpse of Battlefield 2042, and the winner would be Dragon King Soup. He picked 2. I mean, even if I would have died, and I thought I was going to die once, he still would have won. Quite honestly, I was surprised I was able to take her down with what ammo I had left. I thought I had 1 less health potion. I must have stocked up before you couldn't buy anything from the Duke anymore. So, yay! I pitched another 0, which is a rarity. I believe there is a end credit stinger, though.
For some reason, I thought you said like sauerkraut Xener.
Sauerkraut what?
Sauerkraut Xener, not.
Is that you ready? Is that the game? Did you beat it already?
My mind is.
Yeah, I beat it in probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't die at all. Guess what? You are now the proud owner of the corpse of Battlefield 2042 on a plaque.
Okay, so for those who are coming back to us that aren't going to be on Discord and those who aren't watching and are wondering why he's switching games, in Tormented Souls, because it is new and because the puzzles are so freaking ridiculously hard for no reason, Poptart, you are at all times allowed to use a guide.
Okay.
You are allowed. That is not a strike. It is a very puzzle, like stupidly difficult puzzle game. Like they go out of their way to be just ridiculously like, hey, remember that note from like set 2 hours ago? Yeah, it's important now. Like an adventure game from the 90s. So
oh God!
You're allowed to use a guide. You are allowed to use the guide now. Because there's all these jump scares, I still assume you're going to get A, pissed at the game, B, scared of it. And like just straight anger is what I'm mainly expecting from you.
You're expecting me to rage a lot then.
Oh yeah, because it's fixed camera angles.
Oh God, you know how I love those camera angles. Let people remember how much I enjoyed the camera from Evil Within 1.
That wasn't fixed camera. That was over the shoulder.
I hated Evil. That's one thing I hated the most out of Evil Within 1 was that fucking camera.
But no, this one is like the camera changes based upon the angle that you're moving around in, like Resident Evil 1 remake. It still has the same control scheme where if you push a direction, you go a direction. No real tank controls. Though you can turn them on if you want.
No, thank you.
Wouldn't recommend it. Also, the biggest part of this game is that you have to have a light source on you. You can't have the light source and a weapon out at the same time. But in order to switch back and forth, you can like light hallways with like lighters and candles. The enemies will put them out because your character has panic attacks and loses health when in darkness for too long.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
Now, I've heard that the enemies are actually really easy to get rid of in this game, though. So you don't have to worry about running out of ammo. You just have to worry about the constant need to keep flipping back and forth. So there's that. All in all, it's about a 4-hour game if you know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, it's 8. You go to a guide, something that's different than say 8. I was going to say 6, but we know Poptarts. 8 hours. I was going to say he'll do it in 6. No, he won't. He'll get lost in the same hallway for one whole episode. We'll just...
Oh boy, I've just plugged in my controller into my PC because it's been a while.
All right. Well, you might want to sign off of this one and.
Well, no, there's I believe there's a stinger at the end of this credit here.
The end
yep.
Credits.
Hold on.
Oh.
It's a Marvel film, don't you know?
Loading.
Man, what a glorious day.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. Shush.
I cannot shush the shusher.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
Okay, Dragon, you want to know what my completion time was?
I'm going to say 9 hours.
12 hours, 35 minutes, 40 seconds.
I don't remember what mine was, but it was much less than that.
I would say yours
I
probably
also
5.
didn't do side quests. I kind of just bulldozed through the game. So
I didn't bulldoze through the game. I did side quest stuff.
yeah, that's better.
All right, hey, I opened the extra content shop, concept art, figures, and challenges.
Yeah, so the challenges allow you to get more things you can unlock, like unlimited ammo and shit like that.
Yep, it says complete challenges listed in the challenge menu in order to receive completion points. CP can exchange for a variety of bonuses in the extra content shop. New game mode, weapons, concept art, figures, etc. The following movies have been added. 2 movies in the bonus menu. Village of Shadows full version, creating the Village of Shadows. Level design of Resident Evil Village. The visual development of Resident Evil Village. The visual production of Resident Evil. You can now get the following weapon from the extra content shop for finishing the main story. WCX. What the hell is that?
WCX?
Yeah,
I don't know. Is that the AK?
I don't know. You completed the following challenges. Completed CP points can be used to purchase items in the extra content shop for bonus menus. Not liking this, 4 lords, that sucked, got no strings, fish out of water, up yours. Oh, these are all the achievements I got.
Yeah,
Temporary measures.
There's other ones. There's other ones though where it's like kill certain number of enemies.
Iron Giant down, the root of the matter, great dad, best dad ever, crafter, patron, petty thief, repairer, hunter, get the ball rolling, trick shot, strategist, butterfingers. Yeah, some of this stuff is not stuff that I got in achievements. Head trauma, slayer, cynic, gunsmith, slob. I got a total of 75,010 CP.
It's not bad. You could get the unlimited AK with that, I think. Makes the whole game very easy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Chris had it pretty much. I was mowing shit down with that.
Turns out the WCX is the freaking aerial strike laser pointer.
Oh, you mean piece of shit. I'm sorry. To me, I thought it was a piece of shit.
The AK is the best gun in the game, just simply because it may not do the most damage, but just the amount of just AK shooting is just the best.
The consistency in the economy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the economy. I mean, 7.62 by 39, pretty cheap.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you for watching part 1 of this week's Super Evil Poptarts Versus. I think we'll do another hour of just an hour of Tormented Souls. It's done.
Up to you. I could be on till midnight. I don't work till the afternoon tomorrow, so.
Okay. Because I did
dinner while I'm doing it, so you may see me in and out.
Okay, so it's done. It's downloaded. So we'll be right.
Have to do audio tests though. The stream, so.
Yeah, we're gonna have to test because it's been a while since I've streamed on PC. Plus, it's a new game, and it can be fiddly with new games streaming on the PC. But just in case we have technical difficulties or you don't see me, please subscribe if you like what we do here, especially watching me suffer. Though, quite honestly, I was surprised at how quickly I got that done. I just swore I was going to die once. But subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can also follow me here on PlayStation Network. Whenever we're playing a game of streaming, you'll see it on your dashboard feed. We have a Discord, which we're heading to now. Me, Bam, and Dragon will be in the...
And possibly Irish if he's online.
I'm possibly Irish, who loves when I suffer and used to enjoy killing me in games that even you shouldn't be able to kill me, and he's killed me.
Life finds a way.
Irish finds a way. But he will indeed enjoy me suffering. But you can put your bets in there in our Discord. We'll be in the Super Evil Poptarts Versus. You can also join our Facebook page, Space Canada TV. it's all about games geekery, stupidity, no real bullshit. 9% send request to join. 9 out of 10, you'll get in. I would like to say that this is getting close to being worse than our Battlefield 2042 is getting almost as worse as our severely this Canon TV RPM PR man. I am Emo McGillicuddy and my own Super Evil Poptarts. I don't know. I think it might be worse than Twitter. Do you agree, Bam? I mean, you actually played the beta.
I did play the beta, and what's funny is the gameplay was alright until you factored in the freaking connections. I literally had someone phase through a freaking cargo, like one of the giant freight cargos. Just walked right through, popped back out, and assassinated me. I'm like, what the fuck? Not to mention, like, parachutes were always deployed. They had terrible, staggering issues where, like, people would, like, rubber band all over the place.
Oh, you mean the bots? Not the bots, but the farming. I also heard that the game, as it's come out, is also horrible because of the fucking vehicles are overpowered.
I have no idea about that. I didn't really use vehicles terribly much.
Angry
the
Joe was
didn't seem like a problem though.
No, Angry Joe was playing it in the hovercrafts, where he said people would just get hovercrafts and they would just basically camp on the points, and that they're just severely overpowered. It's just like people getting hovercrafts, and that's pretty much it.
Well, the beta didn't have any hovercraft, so I have no idea how those would run.
I don't know. I didn't play. I wasn't going to play. I heard bad things even before the beta came out, and then when the beta came out, I even heard worse things. So.
Well, I didn't even want to get the game because the beta was so close to the release, and if it had that many freaking connection problems, I'm just like, nah, that's not happening.
Yeah. So there you go. Resident Evil Village. I'm actually kind of curious at seeing the gun. If I can buy the AK, I might go through it again, but I'm going to need space on my PS4 for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, so might have to delete it. Hey!
I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Oh, I have the strength to do it. Bye! I'm leaving out. See ya! It's as easy as that. Anyway, we'll be back on, and hopefully, I'd say, give us a half hour. And we'll be doing Tormented Souls, a game that Dragon said you could do in 4 hours, but will probably take me 3 times as long. Until then, for Dragon King Soup, Bam, aka Jedi Players and Chats, my name is Super Evil Poptarts. As always, executive producer Tom Fail Kitty. Remember, in space, no one can hear you apologize.